here's my audience. Here's all of them and her. Okay, so first off, my name's Katie, and the organization I decided to talk about is the ASPCA, which stands for the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And the reason why I decided to pick this organization is because animals have always meant a lot to me, and they've always been a significant part in my life, and it breaks my heart that someone could be so cruel to animals and who are helpless and can't defend themselves. And so I'm going to be talking to you all about how we can help this kind of organization to get the word out and potentially put an end to animal cruelty. And so, like I said, obviously the issue at hand is that there is animal cruelty and people don't understand that it's going on. And I mean, yeah, you see the super sad commercial with the sad song and the sad dog, and they're like begging you for money. And I'm not saying donating doesn't help, but at the same time, there's a lot more we can do to get the word out rather than donating. And so, for Texas anyways, we have laws in place, and according to the SPCA of Texas, there's a LOCO law, which states that animal cruelty is a felony and punishable by a $10,000 fine and up to 2 years in jail. So in the state of Texas, if you are convicted of animal cruelty, you can pay a $10,000 fine and or go to jail for 2 years, if not both. And the way they define animal cruelty is any torturing, killing, failing to provide food, care, or shelter for an animal. And so any of that could potentially lead you in jail or paying that fine. And the way that we can bring light to that or awareness to that is getting out there in the community and making our voices being heard and spreading that information. And the article that I was reading by One Green Planet, which is an independent platform that mainly focuses on an eco-friendly lifestyle, they said the main way to put an end to this animal cruelty is making everyone knowledgeable and writing letters to officials and voting for officials who are going to put laws in place to help these animals and maybe give us some stricter laws kind of all over the country instead of just specific states. And so that's our main way that we can help this organization is to, like I said, educate everybody on the subject because, again, people just donate and turn a blind eye. And the fact of the matter is that there's still animal cruelty going on, and there's nothing going to change if we don't do anything. So we need to go out and do that. And so the Humane Society says that neglect makes up the vast majority of cruelty cases, and that's just pretty sad. Like, neglect is just not either like caring for your animal, leaving it at home, and that's sad that that's majority of the cases when that's really easily preventable. One, don't own an animal if you can't take care of it, and so on. And so what we really need to do is, again, just harp on the fact that we need to educate the community, our local neighborhoods, and get the word out. I'm not saying you're going to see animal cruelty on a daily basis, but if you see something, do something kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to act on it. So if for some reason you happen to see animal cruelty, you need to go and either contact the police or your local animal shelter or your local animal place that's going to deal with that and prosecute who needs to be prosecuted. And so basically, like I said, the only way we're going to be able to help organizations like the ASPCA is to get our voices out there and bring light to the subject, and to just like I said, educate one another. And that's pretty much the only way we're going to be able to put an end to this animal cruelty. So thank you for watching.